And now let's jump into the podcast episode. First concept, we have to talk about price of entry. Each city has a different price of entry, the minimum level of game required to start getting dates and lays consistently. In New York City, the minimum level of game might be 8 out of 10, while in an easier place it might be as low as 6 out of 10. The only locations where it's really easier are places like the Philippines, where a lot of women are simply interested in dating a guy from the Western world because it's their way of getting out of the tough life they're living. Actually, it's not as simple as just the level of game. It's actually the level of game multiplied by your sexual market value, of course. A successful, good-looking social butterfly will get results with a slightly lower level of game, while a very serious guy who isn't that good with people, with average looks, average style and grooming will have to put in much more work. So it's a mix of these things. For example, I have a student who's a decent-looking, fun guy that girls love. But a very serious, average-looking student I have in New York City is doing much better. Actually, he has 3 times as many lays just because he's putting in much more work in learning Daygame. Thus, his level of game is better. Higher levels of Daygame can beat better looks and better social skills, or at least get the same level of results. But that's a whole different conversation. The main idea here is that you need to get your Daygame skills to the minimum required level to start getting consistent results. Until guys do that, they'll be going out without much results to show for it. Well, maybe an occasional date or lay here and there, but that's just them running into the right girl or simply getting lucky. This was a short clip from a podcast episode explaining why there are so many guys who keep daygaming on and off for years without much results to show for it, while at the same time there are guys who are getting amazing results with beautiful and interesting girls just a few months after they start learning Daygame. To check out the full podcast episode, click the link in description.